Okay, and welcome everybody to the Scratch and Learn series brought to you by the Better Business Analysis podcast and the Better Business Analysis Institute. Today, we are going to be learning about capabilities, customer journey, how that relates to jobs to be done, and ultimately requirements. So, what is it we want to achieve here? So, I guess when we think about it, we've got these 5 steps we want to go through, and that might be browse, browse items, and maybe we've got another one, which is number 1. So number 2 is browse items, is select items, and you could check out items, pay for items, and then confirm. So it's pay for, and then it could be confirm and receive items. Now that, we just chuck some arrows in here because we generally work into the right. That is really the standard journey for shopping. Whatever method of shopping you're taking, be that e-commerce or offline, it's really to browse, select some items, check out, so basically the ones that you want, take them to the checkout of some description, pay for the items, and then confirm and receive the items. So that closes the order once you've got them. So those 5 steps are generic, really, for just purchase, or commerce, if we like to call it. And then, of course, behind that, there is the generic items around the supply, getting the items in order to make them available for consumption. But I would say that this is a generic process. And the reason this is I've used a generic process here, is the fact that all of these 5 capabilities, they're capabilities actually. These are all, let me just mark that in red. These here are all capabilities. And the capability is the process and the people behind it, right? And it could be the technology, or what I like to call product these days. So, and you change a capability with a project. Okay. Project. There we go. So capability is everything that an organization needs in order to fulfill that. And it could be manual or it could be automatic. Okay, so a shop really needs to be able to allow you to do all these things. So this could be a shop. Okay. Now, from a customer's perspective, is they wanting to do that. That's a customer journey. So that's our customer journey. And if it was specific to the scenario, right, for this customer, plus this shop, for example, or this area of shopping, it could be this type of shop, then we call that a job to be done. So that's the generic process. It's an organization needs capabilities in order to deliver on those, which could be people, process, product technologies, which could be, IT. And we change capabilities through a project. So we could create capabilities. We could, so you could CRUD them, create them, or let's just say we could create or modify them through a project, or we could even decommission or delete. Okay. And this is effectively what shopping's all about. And if you understand that, and understand that people, process, technology support this capability process, and that's the customer journey, that's the point of getting from X to Y, which is what they want to achieve, we use math here, then it's the journey. It's the journey to get from X to Y. Okay, this is the job to be done. Job to be done. Or customer journey if it was generic to any shopping experience. So I'm going to go back and look at these capabilities, which you might see as process steps. Now, what does that mean? That means that these process steps are both functional as well as sequential. And what this means is you can take a generic process like this and you could start to talk about functions underneath. And functions and a sequence allow us to create requirements. So these, you could argue, are very, very high level, very epic, almost theme level requirements for any shop. That's how we start to link processes, capabilities, everything behind it, and how we link them to requirements.